we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1983 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that could potentially turn you into a millionaire. First, let's rewind the clock and talk a bit about the history of the 1983 P quarter. After all, every valuable coin has a story. The Washington quarter design was introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday, and it continued its iconic design well into the 1980s. But what makes the 1983 P quarter so special? In 1983, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of quarters at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's where it gets interesting. That year, no uncirculated sets were issued, which means finding pristine examples of this quarter in excellent condition today is incredibly rare. Due to the lack of uncirculated sets in 1983, most quarters from this year entered circulation and were used in everyday transactions. This meant they were quickly worn down. Finding a 1983 P quarter in mint or near mint condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. And what happens when a coin is both rare and in great condition? The value skyrockets. Now let's talk money. How much can these rare 1983 P quarters fetch at auction? In recent years, high-grade 1983 P quarters have sold for astonishing amounts. A 1983 P quarter graded in MS67 condition by PCGS once sold for a whopping $15,600 at auction. Can you believe it? That's more than just a pretty penny. But wait, some experts believe that with the right grade and rarity, these coins could reach even higher, potentially making them worth millions in the future as demand continues to grow. So, what should you look for if you think you have a 1983 P quarter that could be valuable? The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for coins with minimal wear and sharp details. The shine or luster of the coin is important. Brilliant, uncirculated coins are worth the most. No major scratches or marks. Any damage can decrease its value significantly. And remember, getting your coin graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC is key to determining its true worth. The best part? These quarters are still out there in circulation today. That's right, check your change, go through your old coin jars, and see if you might be holding onto a 1983 P Mint Mark quarter in mint condition. Who knows, you might just have $1 million treasure right in your pocket. The 1983 P Washington quarter is a reminder that even the most ordinary-looking coins can be worth extraordinary amounts. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone hoping to stumble upon a fortune, keep your eyes peeled for this rare and valuable coin. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the next hidden treasure. Could you be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it? A 1971 D Washington quarter might be worth millions. But how did this simple coin from 1971 turn into a treasure? Let's dive into the history and learn why this quarter could be worth a fortune. First, let's go back to 1971. Richard Nixon was president, disco music was on the rise, and the U.S. Mint in Denver produced millions of Washington quarters. At the time, these quarters were struck with copper-nickel cladding instead of the 90% silver used in earlier years, starting in 1965. But not all of these coins were created equally. The Denver Mint, symbolized by the D Mint mark, struck over 300 million quarters in 1971. While the vast majority of these coins are only worth face value today, certain rare varieties and error coins have sent shockwaves through the coin collecting world. So, how does a 25-cent piece become worth millions? The answer is simple: rarity. Certain 1971 D quarters have mint errors that make them highly valuable. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die variety, where the design elements appear double due to a mistake during the striking process. Collectors are constantly searching for these rare coins, and when they find one in pristine condition, the value skyrockets. Some of these rare error coins have sold for astronomical prices, up to millions of dollars at auction. But how can you tell if your 1971 D quarter is one of these valuable coins? Look for mint errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or a high-grade coin in perfect condition. The grading scale used by collectors rates coins from 1 to 70, And the closer your coin is to a perfect 70, the higher its value. A mint state, MS 1971D quarter, especially one with a mint error, can fetch an astonishing price at auction. Even coins in MS 65 and higher without errors can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Just imagine! A simple coin sitting in your pocket or tucked away in an old jar could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. Don't miss the chance to check your 1971D quarters. Who knows, you might be holding on to millions of dollars. We're diving into the history of this seemingly ordinary quarter and exploring how it could be worth millions. First, let's go back in time. The 1990D Washington quarter comes from the Denver Mint. This quarter is part of the classic Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The series ran until 1998 before the state quarter program took over. In 1990, millions of these quarters were minted. That might sound like a lot, but hang tight because there are a few details that make some of these quarters exceptionally rare. So, why should we care about the 1990D quarter? After all, it's just a quarter, right? Well, not quite. Like many coins, certain errors or unique qualities in minting can make a coin's value skyrocket. In rare cases, there have been reports of 1990D quarters with minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. These errors occur due to issues during the coin production process, and they can turn an ordinary coin into a collectible worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Now let's talk value. Some error coins have gone for incredible amounts at auction. For instance, certain quarters with significant minting flaws have fetched sums that leave collectors in awe. Imagine finding one of these rare 1990D quarters in your loose change. If your coin is in excellent condition, graded highly by services like PCGS or NGC, and has an error, you could be holding a literal jackpot. Look for doubling on the lettering or details of Washington's head. Check if the design is off-center. Verify if the D mint mark is missing or placed incorrectly. High-grade coins with minimal wear can be worth a lot more. If you suspect you've got a valuable quarter, make sure to have it professionally graded. Alright, the question on everyone's mind, how much can it be worth? Well, it all depends on the error type and condition of the coin. Believe it or not, extremely rare error coins from the 1990s have fetched hundreds of thousands, and sometimes even millions, at auction. Imagine turning a quarter into a life-changing fortune. So there you have it, the 1990D Washington quarter might just be worth way more than its face value if you're lucky enough to find an error. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always check your change. You never know what treasure might be hidden there. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1995D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Could this seemingly ordinary coin be worth millions of dollars? Let's explore its history, rarity, and why collectors are buzzing about its potential value. The 1995D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, Colorado. This coin belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The series remained popular for decades, with the Washington Quarter becoming a staple in American coinage. In 1995, both the Denver and Philadelphia mints produced Washington quarters. The Denver minted quarters bear the D mint mark just to the right of Washington's neck. With a mintage of over 1 billion coins from the Denver Mint alone, it seems like these coins are anything but rare. So why are some 1995D quarters selling for incredibly high prices, and could yours be worth a fortune? While most 1995D quarters are worth face value, certain rare variations or coins in perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher, have sold at auction for thousands or even millions of dollars. Why? Because these coins are in flawless mint condition with no signs of wear or damage. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the absolute pinnacle of perfection. 1995D quarters graded in the MS67 to MS69 range are incredibly hard to find, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these high-grade examples. But wait, that's not all. Some 1995D quarters are valuable because of minting errors. Error coins like double dies, off-center strikes, or coins with unusual die cracks can significantly increase the value of your quarter. These errors make your coin unique, and collectors are always hunting for something rare or different. Keep an eye out for any unusual features on your 1995D quarter. So how can you figure out if your 1995D Washington quarter is worth more than 25 cents? The best way is to have your coin professionally graded. Reputable grading services like PCGS and NGC can assess your coin's condition and authenticity. If your coin is in near-perfect condition or has a unique error, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands, or even millions. Let's take a look at some recent sales of high-grade 1995D quarters. Asterisk. As you can see, the highest grade examples of the 1995D Washington quarter can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction. One such coin, graded MS-68, sold for over $7,000, while rare error coins have crossed the six-figure mark. It's amazing to think that a small piece of change you might find in your pocket could hold such incredible value. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, dive into that old jar of quarters, and see if you might have a 1995D quarter worth a fortune. Even if you don't find one worth millions, it's always exciting to discover a rare gem. And remember, coin collecting isn't just about finding that one jackpot coin, it's about the thrill of the hunt and learning the history behind each piece. We're going to explore the 1996p Washington quarter dollar, one of those coins that, believe it or not, could be worth millions of dollars. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin has become an American classic. In 1996, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 925 million quarters with the P Mint mark, but not all of these are just your average change. The iconic eagle is proudly perched with wings spread. The coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, weighing 5.67 grams and measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Now, that P Mint mark, right under the "In God We Trust," is what tells us that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. But how can such a common coin become so valuable? Here's where it gets interesting. While most 1996p quarters are pretty common, there are rare error coins that collectors are hunting for. Some of these errors could increase the value tenfold or even 100-fold. We're talking about off-center strikes, double die errors, and even missing mint marks or incorrect planchets. If you happen to find one of these error coins in your pocket change, you could be holding on to a small fortune. These error quarters are what could skyrocket in value and have sold for hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of dollars at high-end auctions. So, what makes these coins so valuable to collectors? It's all about condition, rarity, and demand. A regular 1996p quarter in circulated condition might only be worth its face value, but if you have one in mint-state condition, it could be worth upwards of $15 to $50. But here's the kicker: if your 1996p quarter has one of those rare errors, especially in higher grades, it could fetch thousands, even millions at an auction. Recently, an error quarter from this era sold for a staggering $1.2 million. That's right, a simple quarter that someone once got as change is now worth more than a luxury car. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one of these rare 1996p quarters? The best place to start is by searching your change or rolls of coins from the bank. Be sure to check under good lighting, and use a magnifying glass to inspect for any unusual features, like off-center strikes or doubling of the letters and numbers. If you think you've found something special, consider getting it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will give your coin an official certification and can dramatically increase its value when selling it at auction. So, there you have it. The 1996p Mint Mark Washington quarter might seem like an ordinary coin, but under the right circumstances, it could be worth millions. Keep an eye out for those rare errors and always check your pocket change. You never know what hidden treasure might be waiting. We're diving deep into a coin that holds a fascinating history and a surprising value in the world of numismatics: the 2000D Mint Mark quarter dollar. The 2000 quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring an image of a New Hampshire quarter, which showcases the Old Man of the Mountain. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and it's significant not just for its design, but also for its rarity and potential worth. Released in 2000, the quarter marked a major milestone in American coinage. During this time, the U.S. Mint was focused on celebrating the states, and each quarter was designed to reflect the unique heritage of the state it represented. The 2000 quarter specifically highlights New Hampshire's picturesque landscape. Minted at the Denver facility, the D on the coin signifies its origin. The 2000 quarter has a total mintage of around 1 billion coins, which might sound like a lot, but there are certain conditions that make some of them more valuable than you might expect. Now you might be wondering, what makes the 2000 quarter dollar worth millions of dollars? While most of these coins are valued at just 25 cents, specific errors and conditions can dramatically increase their value. For instance, coins that exhibit rare minting errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. The most prized 2000 quarters can be valued at up to $100,000 or more, depending on their rarity and condition. Always examine your quarters for any signs of misprints or unusual characteristics. Consider sending your valuable coins to a professional grading service for a more accurate valuation. Keep up with numismatic news, as values can fluctuate based on market demand. So, there you have it. The 2000 quarter dollar is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a fascinating collector's item with the potential for substantial value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin-related content. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2001 Mint Mark quarter dollar coin. This coin isn't just a simple quarter, it's a collector's dream and could be worth millions of dollars. So, if you're curious about its history and what makes it so special, stick around. The 2001 quarter dollar is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series initiated by the U.S. Mint in 1999 to celebrate each state's unique history and heritage. The program ran until 2008 and sparked a massive interest in coin collecting across the nation. In 2001, 5 states were honored with their own quarters: New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. Each design represents a significant aspect of the state, showcasing everything from iconic landmarks to symbols of local culture. The 2001 quarter features the familiar obverse design of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. But what truly makes this coin stand out are its reverse designs, each unique to the state it represents. The New York quarter features the image of a sailing ship to honor the state's maritime history, while the North Carolina quarter showcases the Wright brothers' first flight. Each design tells a story, making this series incredibly collectible. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of the 2001 quarter can vary significantly depending on its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A quarter in excellent condition can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. For instance, a 2001 quarter in uncirculated condition can be worth around $25 to $100, while those with mint errors, like double strikes or off-center strikes, could soar to thousands, even millions, depending on the rarity. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique features or errors. If you happen to have a 2001 quarter with a rare mint error, you may have stumbled upon a small fortune. Keep an eye out for these rarities. They're often hidden in pocket change or old coin collections. If you think you have one of these valuable coins, consider taking it to a professional coin dealer for an appraisal. Websites like eBay can also provide insight into current market values, showing you what similar coins are selling for. Remember to do your research and verify any claims regarding value, as the coin market can fluctuate based on demand and condition. So there you have it, the 2001 Mint Mark quarter dollar coin. Its rich history and potential for high value make it a remarkable piece for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a 2001 p quarter? Let us know your story. Until next time, keep collecting. We're diving deep into a special coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 2002 p mint mark quarter dollar. You might be surprised to learn that this little piece of change is worth quite a bit more than just 25 cents. So, if you're ready to learn about its history and why some of these coins are worth millions, stick around. The 2002 p mint mark quarter dollar was produced at the Philadelphia Mint and is part of the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999. This initiative celebrated each state's unique history and culture by featuring a distinctive design on the reverse side of the quarter. The 2002 p quarter specifically represents the state of Puerto Rico. The design showcases the iconic El Yunque rainforest, with a palm tree and a Commonwealth of Puerto Rico inscription, making it a favorite among collectors for its beauty and significance. This quarter was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with the P mint mark indicating its Philadelphia origin. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these quarters were minted, not all are created equal. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher by professional grading services can fetch impressive prices. But what about those that are truly exceptional? Certain errors and varieties make some 2002 p quarters particularly sought after. For instance, the 2002 p quarter with the dropped letter error, where a letter from the design is missing, can be worth thousands. Additionally, some coins with unique toning or exceptional strike quality can also reach high values on the market. Speaking of value, let's look at what you might expect if you own a 2002 p mint mark quarter. Generally, they're valued between $1 to $5 in average condition. However, high-grade examples or those with notable errors can easily sell for $10,000 or more at auction. And the rarest specimens? Some collectors have reported transactions of up to $1 million for a perfect MS-70 graded 2002 p quarter with a rare error. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. Make sure it's the P mint mark from Philadelphia. Look for any unusual features, like the dropped letter error. Use a magnifying glass to examine the surface for scratches or blemishes. Coins in pristine condition are more valuable. So, there you have it. The 2002 p mint mark quarter dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history with the potential to be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2006 D mint mark quarter dollar coin, a coin that not only has an interesting history but could also be worth a fortune. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. The 2006 D mint mark quarter dollar is part of the United States Mint's state quarter program, which celebrated each of the 50 states by issuing a unique quarter for each one. The design of the quarter features a representation of the state of Colorado. However, the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark signifies it was produced, struck a significant number of these coins that year. In fact, over 1 billion quarters were minted. The 2006 D quarter features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse showcases Colorado's state emblem, depicting the majestic Rocky Mountains and a banner reading "Colorful Colorado." But what makes this coin truly special are the unique characteristics to look for. While most of the 2006 D mint mark quarters are common, certain varieties can fetch significant sums. One such example is the 2006 D extra leaf quarter, which features a small leaf that is not present on standard versions. This particular variety can be worth thousands of dollars. Coins graded in mint condition or with high grades by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, also tend to sell for much more. Some collectors have reported sales exceeding $5,000 for high-grade examples. So, how do you spot a valuable 2006 D quarter? First, examine the coin under good lighting. Look for the extra leaf detail on the reverse, and check for any unusual minting errors, such as double strikes or off-centering. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value. The 2006 Mint Mark $quarter coin is more than just pocket change. It's a treasure trove of history and potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always keep an eye out for those rare varieties. Who knows? You might just have a small fortune sitting in your change jar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and share your own coin stories in the comments below. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video! We're shining the spotlight on a true gem of modern coinage, the 2016 Mint Mark $quarter coin. This coin has quite a story and, believe it or not, it's worth millions of dollars. So, if you're a collector or just curious, stay tuned. The 2016 Mint Mark $quarter coin is notable for being the first quarter ever minted with a P Mint mark. This innovation marked the United States Mint's 225th anniversary. Historically, the Mint mark indicates where the coin was produced, and this year, it was added to the quarters as part of a special initiative to honor the Philadelphia Mint's rich heritage. But why the change? Prior to 2016, Mint marks were primarily used for other denominations like pennies and nickels, but the U.S. Mint decided to include them on quarters to celebrate its history and emphasize the production of these coins. Each quarter from 2016 also features a unique design representing national parks and sites. The 2016 P quarter features a stunning design that depicts the National Park of the American Samoa on the reverse side. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has adorned the quarter since 1932. In terms of specifications, the coin is composed of a cupenicle-clad, 75% copper and 25% nickel, making it both durable and eye-catching. It has a diameter of 24.26 mm and weighs 5.67 grams. But what really makes it special is its rarity and the demand from collectors. Now, let's get to the exciting part, its value. The 2016 Mint Mark $quarter is not just any coin. It can fetch staggering amounts in the market. As of today, uncirculated coins and those in mint condition can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their grade. Some of the rarest examples have sold for over $10,000. The highest auction price recorded for a 2016 P quarter was a jaw-dropping $15,000. Collectors are particularly interested in finding coins with specific errors, such as double strikes or other minting anomalies, which can significantly increase their value. So, how can you spot a valuable 2016 P Mint Mark $quarter? Look for coins with high grades, preferably graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A well-preserved coin that's free from scratches, marks, or discoloration will always be more valuable. When collecting, remember to keep your coins in protective holders to preserve their condition. And don't forget to check your change. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. We're diving deep into a remarkable piece of American currency that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2017 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. Let's uncover its history, rarity, and the astonishing worth that could reach millions. The 2017 P Mint Mark $quarter was significant for a couple of reasons. For starters, it marked the first time a mint mark was placed on quarters produced by the Philadelphia Mint. Previously, mint marks were primarily featured on coins produced by the Denver and San Francisco mints. This change was part of a larger initiative to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. The 2017 P quarter features the familiar design of George Washington on the front, but what makes it stand out is its unique mint mark. The P is located on the obverse side, just below Washington's neck. The reverse side showcases the beautifully detailed depiction of the national park that it represents. The total mintage for the 2017 P quarter was approximately 1.2 billion coins. While that might sound like a lot, the coin's rarity comes into play when considering its condition. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded by professional coin grading services, can fetch higher prices. Coins graded at MS67 or higher are particularly sought after by collectors. So, what's this coin worth? Depending on its condition and grade, the value can range from a few dollars for those in circulation to over $1,000 for pristine specimens. In fact, some auction results show this coin reaching values over $10,000. And when we're talking about unique era coins, prices can skyrocket into the millions. Always consider having your coins graded by a reputable service. Look for double dies or other minting errors, which can significantly increase value. Join online forums and groups to keep up with market trends and selling strategies. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on rare coins.